Hello and welcome to our Energy Connect studio at ADIPEC 2023. I'm delighted to have sitting with me in the studio Sebastien Guru, Global Industry VP for Process Industries at Rockwell Automation, and Rajesh, Puri, Vice President of Sales for Sensia Global.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Julian.
Now, Seb, I wanted to start with you. How is Rockwell Automation evolving as an automation technology company, aligned with the trends we're seeing in the changing energy industry?
Well, we adapt, we move, we try to understand the trends, we try to understand the needs of our customers on that side, and then evolve internally, doing the right R&D, but evolve as well with what the market is offering by doing merge, acquisition, JV, partnership. So in partnership, we are strongly working with PTC, for instance, on the digital path. Obviously, it's a lot about how to ensure that we're using better our data. So it's a lot about investment in software. On acquisition, merger and acquisition, we acquire Plex, cybersecurity as well. So a lot of acquisition in the last week is more than never happened in the history of Rockwell. And obviously, JVs. So you heard about Sensia, our JV with Schlumberger. That is now running full-fledged and having great results. And that's why it would be great to have the feedback of Rajesh as well.
Absolutely, Rajesh. Now I want to bring you in here. How is Sensia, the joint venture that Seb just mentioned, how are you addressing challenges in the oil and gas industry?
Oil industry is going through a major transformation, as you're already aware. Everybody's focused, obviously, on safety, which is always prime. But productivity is up front and center. Efficiency, doing more with less. And now sustainability, absolutely, that's another big challenge which everybody's faced with. So Sensia, as a joint venture of Rockwell Automation and SLB, is really looking to provide value propositions in these areas. We have solutions which basically bring productivity using automation, but not only automation, but intelligent automation. So we combine the domain expertise along with the automation expertise, and we actually help with that productivity aspect. The other angle is the sustainability, as I mentioned. So we are working towards innovative solutions in that space. So that's another thing we bring to the table.
On to you, Seb. How are you at Rockwell Automation as well, pivoting to customers' requirements around the sustainability goals that they're set?
Well, I will answer in two ways. The first thing is, let's continue to do what we are doing for 120 years, which is automation. More when you do automation, more you create productivity and efficiency. That's the main goals. Yeah. When you do productivity and efficiency, you have an impact on your consumption. It goes to less. You have an impact on your waste, on the water you consume. You have a better quality output. So overall, when you are productive and efficient by using automation, you have a direct impact on your sustainability. So first answer, simple one. Let's continue to automatize the process to make them more efficient, more productive, and it will have a direct impact on the carbon footprint. The second is what type of technologies on top of that we are developing and that the market requires. And then CCUS is there, right? Direct air capture is something that is very critical for our customers, and understanding how we can do that, like a direct air capture, which is in every places of the world, or a CCUS that would be more, let's say, on the spot, on the where the emission is. To do that, we need to measure the emissions, and we have tools in here. We create digital tools of the emissions. PEMS is part of that, and so many other solutions like energy monitoring and optimization system. Know exactly where the energy is consumed, where the power is consumed, and to ensure that you can reanalyze and rearrange your process to make it more efficient and then less consume it. So let's continue to do automation and then bring new technologies on the market on top of what is existing. That's what we are doing to make the world more sustainable and our customer more sustainable.
Great to hear, Seb. And yeah, but just as well, what project or decarbonization projects then is Sensia working on or executing on as well?
So I think Seb quite well illustrated the general theme of where we can play. More specifically, if you look at Middle East, we are engaged in a couple of projects on energy demand reduction, specifically on the pumps, the artificial pumps, artificial lift pumps used in oil and gas industries. So we're looking at that, how to reduce the consumption of energy by these pumps, for example. In Europe, we are involved in early stages of a CCUS project through automation and metering and measurement solutions in that space. We are also we have an active engagement on emissions monitoring and then reduction through intelligent action in Europe as well. And then in North America, generally, there is a big theme around electrification of oil and gas fields, and we are engaged in those projects as well. So,
and Sensia is a specialist of the well, right? So also a lot of the CCUS CO2 generated by the capture, 90% will be for sequestration. So when you know how to do it this way, you know how to do it this way as well, right? And Sensia is very strong on that side, on the well control.
I want to go back to what you were saying, carrying on what you're doing well. And I think that theme or the importance of, automation being brought to new energies is going to be really key going forward.
Yeah. Well, new energies at the end can be renewable energy, can be hydrogen. It's a process, right? Can be chemical process, can be whatever process, but it's a process. As soon as there is process, there is automation. And then we are closing the loop with what I was saying you right before, right? So there is nothing special as per se, or not something that is completely new. We don't have to reinvent the wheel. We just have to ensure that we're applying the best process to this new type of technologies. And it's not only new. Solar is not new, but how to manage the output of 100 vents. That's what we are doing today. So we see that the technology is moving from POCs to more scalable and very large. So here you don't apply the same type of technology, but we know how to do it, right? And definitely hydrogen and green hydrogen is one of the main focus for us, ensuring that we are at the core of the process of the creating this green hydrogen that everybody needs.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's really good, Seb. And we're just a joint venture between two big companies. Is that collaboration is going to be key going forward, and you're an example of that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And that's the only way I believe we'll be able to solve complex problems, right? To be able to collaborate, build an ecosystem of partners, and bring expertise from where it is needed to solve these complex problems, right? And a very good example of doing that is a digital solution, a complex digital solution for autonomous operations. It requires multi-domain expertise to come together, whether it is the understanding of the domain process, IT, edge, computing, cybersecurity, telecom, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data management. The range of expertise you need to bring together in one solution is quite extensive. That's why I think having this multi-company collaboration is quite key for us.
Yeah, well, I can certainly see that. And, just before we go, just any final words, we're coming up to the end of 2023. Looking forward to next year. Busy times ahead.
Yes, and exactly the same that what just said. The market is volatile. The market needs us to be very flexible, very adaptable. So we are, Sensia and ourselves, daily thinking about what will be the next application that we need to develop, the next ecosystem that we need to create. We just create what we call a coalition around FPSOs to make sure that we can better manage the process of the FPSOs, to have unmanned FPSOs, reduce the risk on FPSOs, and that's a partnership between SLB, Cognite, Sensia, and Rockwell, and we are daily thinking about what we can bring more to our customers. So it is busy. It was busy, and it will be even busier. But we are ready to take this challenge, obviously.
Great.
No, 2024 looks bright again. It's quite active, as you can see. It is volatile market, but oil price is where it is. The demand, fluctuates, and we got to react to that. But I think we are well positioned, given that we always have eye on the market and remain flexible in our adoption to that. So yeah, looking forward to 2024.
Great. Well, Rajesh and Seb, I really appreciate you giving me your time today to come down to the Energy Connect studio. Well, I enjoyed our conversation.
You too. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for watching, and I look forward to bringing more studio interviews from the show floor in the coming days.